आदित्यस्य नमस्कारं ये कुर्वन्ति दिने दिने आयु प्रज्ञा बलं वीर्यं तेजस्तेषां च जायते। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ उष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मारीचाय नमः। आदित्याय नमः।
Namaste. Jitendra Rai Sankara. 素晴らしいスリアナマスカーのいろいろアスナを紹介していただいてありがとうございます。ヨガで皆様おめでとうございます。私はバイシャリトラベルスジャパンの責任者マンモホンシンサニと申します。今年32年を向かって日本でインドの旅行会社をやってて、アイトークも今年は30年を迎えまして、アイトークと一緒にいろんなプロモーションをインドのためにしております。してきました。今日のイベントは、インド政府観光局、インド大使館、ディスカバーインディアクラブの協力で開催することができました。ヨガでは今世界中でヨガを広げてますが、ヨガの歴史を見ますとですね、昔からインドスタンの文明の時からインドでヨガをやってたじゃないかと歴史に書いてあります。20世紀の初めに預言者のビベカナンダ様が、海外に、ウェストの方にヨガを紹介して、それからいろんなヨガの先生がインドのヨガをですね、世界中に広げて、で今はインドのヨガじゃなくて世界のヨガになったんじゃないかと思います。今年でヨガデーになって7年目ですけど、どんどん広げてます。で、これから私も英語で話しますけど、その前に私の後にですね、インド政府観光局の東アジア地区の総局次長であり、ミセスパドマニ・ブランマさんから挨拶の言葉を頂戴いたしますので、よろしくお願いします。Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste. I congratulate you on behalf of iTalk to this occasion of Yoga Day. My name is Manmohan Singh Sahni. I'm president of Vaishali Travels Japan, who has completed 32 years, as well as iTalk member and past president. iTalk has also completed 30 years of their opening here. And we, together with iTalk and in India Tourism, have done so many promotions until now. With the support of Indian Embassy, India Tourism, Discover India Club, iTalk was able to do this yoga event. And I'm very happy to announce that we have a great lineup of scholars, researchers, yoga teachers, iTalk. And now I would like to invite Assistant Director, East Asia Region, India Tourism Tokyo, Mrs. Padmani Barama, to give her few words. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Good afternoon, my colleagues from the travel trade. And on the occasion of 7th International Day of Yoga, on this day of 21st June 2021, I congratulate all of you once again for keeping a good health in these bad pandemic days. And I hope all of you are being able to maintain a good mental and physical health, because the pandemic has definitely impacted in everybody's life in a certain way. So I also would like to welcome the new office bearers of iTalk. I am also very much thankful to Mr. Marcus that within a short time he have agreed to organize this event because it was something which was not in my agenda because we have some other office activity going on. But I am really, really thankful that within such a short notice, Marcus has agreed to do this event. But I just want to say certain facts about yoga. That International Day of Yoga, basically it was proposed by our present Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in UN, that by it should be recognized by the international society. So he has said, invaluable gift of India's ancient tradition and calls for the harmony between man and nature through this yoga. And that International Day of Yoga should be celebrated on 21st June every day. And this year, United Nations has declared the theme of yoga is yoga for well-being, because this is very much relevant at this time of pandemic, because people are still recovering from the coronavirus. And this has not only impacted on physically, but it also has impacted in the mental and psychological and also economic activities of people's life. So through the practice of yoga, through incorporation of yoga in our day-to-day life, we can benefit tremendously. And furthermore, I also would like to say that it is Swami Vivekananda who should be credited for bringing the yoga into the limelight of the international society. It was in the 18th century, I think in the city of Chicago, he presented yoga in the city of Chicago, USA. Estimated 300 million people across the world, they use yoga every day in their life. So it has definitely impacted in people's life in all the way. So I hope that all of you are going to enjoy this session with this, in our next 2 hours of lecture. And I hope all of you have a wonderful session. Thank you very much for being with me for the time being.
Thank you, Padmini ji. Thank you.
First of all, thank you so much, Padmini ji, for giving your precious time today. And you are always kind for us. Every time you help to us at any moment, any situations. Once again, thank you very much for your lovely speech. Actually, I'm very much new in this Zoom meeting and all. This is in my life. I am participating first time, honestly. So I'm a little nervous as well. Anyways, I'm going to start now. Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pankaj Sinha and I am from Ananya Holdings. I have been in travel trade last 20 years. At present, I am General Secretary of ITOC, Indian Travel Tour Operator Committee. Now, I would like to introduce Mr. Marcus. Mr. Marcus, he is the Managing Director of Asahi Travels and he is President of Indian Tour Operator Committee. He is more than 40 years in a travel trade. He speaks fluent Japanese and has stopped in India, have EQ. It's a Japanese language, which is level 1. Asahi got tourism award also from then PM late Mr. Bajpayee. He also participated yoga and traveled almost all famous ashram and yoga institute all over India in cross. He also disciple of famous Rakugoka. It is standing comedy. I don't know. Sometimes we watch in YouTube as well. Yes, it's a Tatekawa Danshi, and appear on a stage with him. His stage name is Tatekawa Dandiri, where we can watch sometime and see in YouTube also. Oh, yes, she's a very famous. Sometimes we get a chance to see this. So now I would like to request Mr. Marcus to introduce ITO and then program of today's. I speak in Japanese. So 皆様こんにちは。私はパンケスと申します。パンと呼んでくださいませ。レコ会社のアナニアホールディングスとやっています。インドオペレーター委員会アイトの会長マーカスとご紹介いたします。マーカスさんは朝日旅行サービスのマネージングダイレクターで40年以上旅行の仕事をやってきました。ヨガをやっていて、インドの中で有名なヨガアスラムにもいたことがあります。マーカさんにアイトの説明と本日のプログラムの説明会をお願いいたします。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
皆さんこんにちは。Namaste. Happy International Yoga Day. It is 7th anniversary of International Yoga Day. 皆さんどうも、こんにちは。Happy International Yoga Day おめでとうございます。今回は7名の、anniversary です。We are happy to organize this program, Yoga Tourism. It is organized jointly by Indian Tour Operator Committee, ITOC, and India Tourism, and well supported by Embassy of India and Discover India Club. You can see the members of our ITOC in this party. We are 17 members, and they are all very active here in Japan. 私たちは17名こちら旅行会社があります。みんな日本語ペラペラです。と日本には長く滞在しているんですね。ITOC have a very strong team of tour operators from India, and we organize many programs to promote Japan tourists to India. 日本人のお客さんをインドの方にはよく私たちは紹介しています。その中にはいろいろなプログラムをやってきました。which also include yoga experience tours。これは私たちのヨガのツアー、インドでは手配はたくさんしています。We also organized a Japanese speaking guide seminar in India。日本語のガイドさんたちにもいろいろ私たちは教えています。その他はヨガのはいろいろエクスペリエンスをしています。それからいろいろフェスティバルを日本の中ではインドの紹介のフェスティバルをいろいろ手配しました。We organized many festivals in Japan with the assistance of India Tourism and Air India, in which it was Maharaja Festival, which we organized in 2009, and then Incredible India, and then Indo Festival. We have done many of these festivals. These festivals gives a glimpse of India to the Japanese. So this is, you can see the Maharaja Festival which we organized, and we have a total team of our ITOC members are there. So these are very good programs and are all appreciated by Japanese. 日本の方々はこれをとても気に入りました。とても喜んでおりました。このようなプログラムは私たちは手配してきていますね。今日はこのプログラムを手配しています。皆さんをちょっとミュートにしてますが、今日はいろいろところからみんな参加してますので、私たちのところは今コントロールしているのはニューデリーのアヌジャさんですが、メルボルンからも人たちは参加しています。日本全国からもしています。もうこれの場合は一つ問題は Wi-Fi の問題です。時々これが合わない場合がありますので、邪魔になるかもしれませんけど、どうぞ聞いてみてください。これからプログラムが始まります。Now we are going to start our more yoga programs, and in this, actually, as it is all over the many places are involved, there are so many places where we don't have Wi-Fi properly. So please, we are keeping you mute at the moment. Only the speakers and these people will be online and they will be speaking. Now I'm introducing Miss Aya Manabe. Manabe Sensei this. Her Hindi name is Anandamai. She is from Nava Shivaya International Center Yoga and Meditation, which is started by Dr. Tejvinder Monga, who is founder and international school director, USA. これは今真鍋先生を紹介してますが、彼女は生芝居というヨガ学校からです。このヨガ学校を Dr. モガ先生、アメリカにおりますが、方がこれを始めました。真鍋さんも今、兵庫県からです。日本の兵庫からです。She is also presenting from Hyogo in Japan. Manabe-san traveled widely in India and shows us what she found in famous yoga sites along. 彼女は何回もインドを行っています。その時はインドでは学んだもの、インドは気に入ったものはこれから紹介いたします。真鍋先生、お願いします。真鍋先生、please.
Thank you so much for kind introduction, Marcus-san, and for all the effort to make it together. Om Namah Shivaya. This is Aya Manabe, Director Namah Shivaya Yoga, International School and Meditation. Leading with Dr. Tejvinda Monga, we have schools in New Delhi, Gurgaon, Japan, and Boston, USA. 皆さん、こんにちは。真鍋彩です。インドの、デリに本校のある生シバヤヨーガを、テージモンガ先生と一緒に主催しております。First of all, I would like to share my deep gratitude to be able to present my practice and understanding of yoga on this auspicious day of International Yoga Day, with a part of wonderful teachers all over the world. 本日はこのような、貴重な催しで、また世界から参加される素晴らしいヨガの先生方とともに、皆さんと国際ヨガデーを祝福できることを光栄に思っております。Anuji-san, could you please go back one slide? The home slide. Thank you. So before I start to talk, I would like to take a few minutes of quiet moment to honor the time and space shared with everyone here. まずお話をさせていただく前に、ここに設けられた時間と空間をたたえ、そして皆さんとつながりを感じていきたいと思いますので、静かに、目を閉じていきたいと思います。If you like, please participate. Please kindly take a moment to sit straight and close the eyes. And take a deep inhalation and a deep exhalation. それでは背筋を伸ばして優しく目を閉じていきましょう。深く吸って、深く吐きます。As you inhale, receive the prana of the universe. 吸って宇宙のプラーナを受け取り、And exhale, sharing your prana with others. 吐いてあなたのプラーナを分かち合います。Continue inhalation and exhalation. Breath is always there, whether you're aware or not. It unites us with now in this moment. ゆっくりと吸って、ゆっくりと吐いて、呼吸はいつもそこにあります。たとえ気づいていても気づいていなくても、そして今この瞬間につなげてくれるのが呼吸です。Inhale your joy of the moment of life and exhale your ananda, bliss from the soul. 吸って、今この瞬間に生きる喜びを味わい、吐いて、魂からの至福、アーナンダを味わいます。Now we'll chant the pure vibration of mantra Om. We chant 3 times together. それでは、純粋な音の波動であるオウムをこれから3回唱えていきます。皆さんもぜひ一緒にどうぞ。ディープインヘイル吸って。オーン。インヘイル。オーン。 Inhale. Om. Shanti. 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 Now gently open the eyes. 次のスライドお願いします。Next slide. So with the refreshed mind, I would like to take you to the journey of yoga, where we actually personally go for our personal sadhana or take our students. 少し目を閉じるだけでもリフレッシュすることができますね。それでは今日は私が皆さんにお連れしたい場所がありますので、早速ご紹介していきたいと思います。これらの場所は、実際に自分がサダナ、ヨガ修行のために行く場所だったり、日本やアメリカ、デリーから、生徒さんをお連れするとっておきの場所です。Next slide, please. So let's start with Rishikesh, the capital of yoga. It is an amazing experience to meet yogis all over the world and practice together in front of Mother Ganges. What I like most about Rishikesh is that everything is prepared for your yoga practice. Even what you eat, it's all only vegetarian food is provided. What you see, what you hear is all related directly to yoga. And everywhere you go, you come across with the beautiful and inspirational message, like on this slide. リシケシはヨガのキャピタルなんですけれども、ここでは世界から、たくさんの、ヨギに、出会うことができて、ガンジス川を目の前に、ヨガの様々な実践をすることができます。リシケシという町が、ヨガの実践者のために全てを用意してくれています。なのでそこにいるだけでマインドが現れます。食事は、全てベジタリアンです。アシュラムもたくさんありますし、そこにいると自然に瞑想したくなるような気分になります。ここに、写真を載せたように壁とか看板とか、至るところに、このようにハッとさせられるような、メッセージを見つけることができます。Next, please. From Rishikesh, about 12 hours of drive through Uttarakashi, you will reach Gangotri. That is the origin of Ganges River. This place is open only at a certain period of time of the year. When I visited here in the end of May 2015, when Delhi and Rishikesh was reaching more than 40 degrees, here in Gangotri, it was still snowing a little bit. I would like to share my personal experience. So whether it's cold or hot, I had made up my mind to take a dip of Ganges right here for receiving her blessings. That is to follow the Indian custom. It was very, very cold, icy water, but something happened. ガンゴートリはリシケシから12時間ほど、運転、車で行きます。ウッタラカシ経由でたどり着く、ガンジス川の源と言われています。年中行けるわけではなくて、雪が溶けた、数ヶ月間だけ訪れることができる特別な場所です。私が訪れたのは5月の後半、デリーやリシケシは40度を超えていますけれども、この時はまだ、ガンゴートリでは雪がちらついていました。さて、とても、個人的なことなんですけれども、ある体験をしたのでお話ししますね。So when I fully dipped my head in the river, I could not feel the temperature of the water. It was rather warm. So later I understood one of the important teachings of Bhagavad Gita, which is sacred yogic text, through this experience. It said, Sammadva Yoga Uchate. Yoga is equanimity of the mind. Whether it is hot or cold, dust or gold, success or failure. Those are what mind creates and perceives. So the truth is beyond the senses. That is yoga. インドの習わしに従って、元号取りで、頭まで沐浴するというのを決めていました。雪解け水のとても、冷たい中だったのですが、足からこう恐る恐る入っていきます。で、頭までかぶった時にとても不思議なことが起きました。その時に、寒いと全く思わなかったんですね。むしろ暖かいぐらいでした。でこの時の経験が、ヨガの聖典の一つであるバガバットギーターの重要な一節の意味を体得した時でした。ヨガとは心の平静である。つまり感覚の対象を超えて、魂の喜びがそこにありました。Next slide, please. Since the time is limited, I will skip this and then go to the Kedarnath page. Next one. Thank you. And let's see, this beautiful photo was also taken by myself in 2018. It looks just unreal, but it was so real. It is said, depending on the level of consciousness, there are different locus, different realm of existence. So some are heaven, some are hell, and our earth is one of the locus also. So, but here in this place, in my experience, it was the closest to the divine locus. でこちらは、2018年に訪れた時に撮ったものです。ケダルナートと言います。現実の世界に、見えないんですけれども、このような世界が存在します。美しいヒマラヤが後ろにもあります。ヨガでは意識の段階によって様々な廊下、領域が存在すると言われています。例えばざっくり言うと、天国とか地獄とか、私たちの住む地球もその一つの領域になります。でこのケダルナートは私が体験した中では、一番地球上で神の領域に、近いような気もしました。So it was very difficult to reach here, and still many sadhus and renounced yogis walk with barefoot and stay here shivering in meditation to realize the self. And Mahamrityunjaya mantra was resonating the entire place. でここに到達するのはとても大変なことなんですけれども、たくさんの巡礼者、サドゥ、世俗を離れたヨギたちが凍えるような寒さの中で、裸足で歩き、そして瞑想をし、自己を悟るための修行を重ねます。でお寺からは流れる、マハムリテュンジャイマントラがその場中に、荘厳に鳴り響いていました。And I found myself actually pregnant just before my travel. So for me, it was so challenging to travel up here, such a long way from Delhi. We used even helicopter because I could not walk much. But to be surprised, less than 1-year-old baby was in the same helicopter we took and held by grandparents. And look at her courage. What is important is not that destination, but on our journey itself. And your faith becomes stronger and stronger, and the path is open. 私は、この旅行に出る直前にですね、妊娠していることが分かりました。なので、つわりがとても激しい中の、長旅でしたので、非常に辛かったです。 歩けないので、最後はもうヘリコプターに、初めて乗ったわけなんですけれども、それもね、とても、高く上がるので、ちょっと怖くなってしまうんですが、驚いたことに、一緒に乗り合わせたもう2人の老夫婦に抱えられて、1歳手前の赤ちゃんが一緒に乗りました。とてもへっちゃらな、ケロッとした顔をしていました。勇気がありますね。で、親御さんはまた別のヘリだったので、その親御さんもとても素晴らしい勇気の持ち主です。で、こういった旅は、たどり着くまで、大変なことは多いですが、その間に、強い信念が育まれていきます。目的地そのものではなくて、その旅路に意味があります。Next slide, please. Yes. So to conclude my session, here is the famous verse from Bhagavad Gita. Yoga is the journey of the self, through the self, to the self. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you find yourself inspired from this short journey. それでは、最後に有名な、ちょっと見せていただいてていいですか？有名なバガバットギータの、6章20番の言葉を借りて締めくくりとさせていただきます。ヨーガとは自己を通した自己へと導く旅である。ご清聴ありがとうございました。Thank you so much.
And as this is the final presentation of this evening, I've been asked to also conclude with the Shanti Mantra. Aya-san, would you mind just translating that as well, please? Just what I said.
Unmute.
では最後に、You said which mantra?
Shanti Mantra.
シャンティマントラを唱えて、クラスを、講座を終わりたいと思います。
Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhaveta Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Saurabh-san. And thank you everybody to attend it. And in the last, I would like first Padmini-ji to say a few words. Thanks to everybody. Padmini-san, please.
Good afternoon once again, and welcome back to you all. And I'm sure in spite of some technical difficulties, we all had a wonderful session of this afternoon. So first of all, I would like to thank our Honorable Ambassador for his message, for sharing on this Yoga Day. And I also would like to thank Mr. Jitendra Rai for demonstrating Surya Namaskar all the way from Varanasi, and opening session by Mr. Sani and Ms. Aya Manabe Anandamai from Namah Shivaya International Center of Yoga, Dr. Hansaji Yogendra for sharing her video from Yogendra Yoga Institute, Mumbai, Mr. Osamu Tatsumura from Tatsumura Yoga Institute, Tokyo, and also explaining the link between Japan and India through yoga and different forms of gods and goddesses of India and Japan. And Ms. Junko Tomonaga from Tomonaga Yoga Institute, Tokyo, Professor Ravindra Malik, President, Discover India Club, and Madam Poonam Chand, Additional Director, Uttarakhand Tourism, for your invitation to everybody from Japan to experience yoga in Haridwar, the yoga destination of the country, and also for our video presentation on Uttarakhand tourism. And Dr. Lakshminaran Joshi, founder, head Department of Yogic Science, Haridwar. Mr. Saurabh Mishra and Ms. Katie Brown, Alleviate Melbourne, for the wonderful meditation session of this afternoon. And I would like also thank you to all the ITOC members, Mr. Sani from Vaishali Travels, Mr. Pankaj from Ananya Holdings, Mr. Bhuvan Tiwari from BTC, Mr. Bipin Sharma, SMI, Sumit from TCI, Mr. P.K. Gandhi from Lotus Trans Travels, Mr. Rakesh Sharma all the way from Rishi Uttarakhand, Sakura Holidays, and last but not least, Mr. Marka Sa for making all this happen. This today's afternoon session. So before we are going, we will be able to, visit India once again and experience all the wonderfuls we have to give you. Thank you once again. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Madam, thank you so much. And thank you very much, everyone, for giving your such a lovely time to us. It is a wonderful talking about this yoga on a very special occasion today. We appreciate each and every members for sharing their views and talking about the yogas. We are very much glad to know about the yoga very deeply today. I also would like to thanks to all the Asahi administrative team from all the way India in Noida, Nitin from Melbourne, Gautam from Asahi, Amit, Anu, and their administrative work, then give our team of ITOC. Our ITOC member has excellent job and support all the time, and today also. I also would like to thanks Markaji for such a wonderful arranging for this all, and invited to our precious sensei teachers, and we had such a lucky that we got to know about more deeply of yoga. I'd just like to say a few words in Japanese. 皆様、本当に今日深いヨガのついてには説明いただいてありがとうございました。また来年も皆様の、説明会になると思います。以上をもちましてプログラムはもう終了となりますが、また皆様ありがとうございました。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。もうマークさんにお願いいたしますので、どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
Thank you very much, Pankaj, for your help. And we thanks Padmani ji and all our members, especially Saurabh ji from Melbourne and their team. Ramesh Sharma, who has brought a very good presentation from our Rishikesh, the yoga place. That was very nice. And we know that time is already over. We are very sorry for that, but that we have crossed our line. But it was very nice that everybody was listening and wants to know more about yoga. Today, we will closing now. And if someone wants to say anything at this moment, the program is closed. But if anyone wants to give any comment, we are open for just 10-15 minutes. Please say something. Yes, Malik Sensei, please.
This is a wonderful occasion for us to have this, wonderful presentation and ceremony. They really brought peace to me going through the program. And thank you very much indeed for having me.
Sani sir?
Oh, everything was perfect. Thank you very much. We had a great time. And it was nice to learn so many new things. which we were not known. Thank you all the teachers who have contributed today. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Kathy-san, would you like to say something? Hello, Kathy.
I would just like to say my heart is in India. Over a 7-year period, I went there 9 times. And so my heart and soul is in India, and I can't wait for our borders to open up again so I can go back again.
Very soon, I hope.
Very soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Aya-san, would you like to say something? Thank you very much for nice interpretation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was so wonderful event, Marcus-san and the team. It was a very nice event on this auspicious day, and sharing the time and space together. Thank you so much.
Listen. Okay. Anyone else?
Thank you, Saurabh sir, and thank you, Marcus sir. It was wonderful presentation, and I wish you everyone happy International Yoga Day.
Thank you very much. Good. Michelle. Anusa. Anujaji, you say something, please. Thank you very much for you.
Thank you, Marcus ji. And this was such a wonderful program. And I am really thankful that I enjoyed a lot and have gained insight on yoga and meditation from this program. And thank you all again. Thank you all.
Thank you. Good.
Yeah, the meditation was very good. Thank you, Marcus ji. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Arigato
Thank you,
gozaimasu.
sir.